Good morning, Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So again, another Tuesday treasure. So what this is I'm going to show you pictures now of what the two sheets look like. You get two A4 sheets and it's tags. And what I've done is I've cut them out. And when we did the you know, the tag for the beach journal, I quite liked that. So this is autumn walks. There's welly boots and there's little tags and there's little bits on that one. And this one, so this all matches, so when you put that on, it's kind of a hidden pocket. This one isn't. This is just a sort of like a woodland, so you can use it on its own. This sits on here and isn't part of that at all, and neither are these. So we've got the little scarecrow, the cute little scarecrow, similar colours, and then we've got the pumpkins, and I like that little we call it tartan here, but in the US it's plaid, but we call it and the autumn bouquet in a mason jar, and the wee tag. And with this one you get a ribbon that you can use. Anyway, I haven't decided what we're going to do with that one yet, so I might put it in my tickets please, because I like the colours against you know, the pages. Now this is full of busy pages, as you can see, but I just love the colours and I love that. And I'm just looking, I've probably used the page that, and see, it would go nice on there, would have gone nice on there. It could actually sit in there. That's a nice one. So is that one, so I think it'll probably be that one. Round, and I'm going to use my just the stain inks, and I think I'll try tea dye first. So we'll put that there and I'll stick that on there. Yeah, I'm going to have that. If I didn't want to, I could actually you know, sort of like use this as a template for something else, or even stamp on that and do it that way. But I'm going to use it as it is. It's entirely up to you how you want it. So I am going to put a thumb notch in. I'm going to put quite a deep, quite a wide thumb notch. I'm not looking for the centre at all. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll go for the bottom. Oh. Right, so this isn't the greatest. Right, I've got two of these. The thing is, I only bought them, was it last year? One I got here and one I bought at a craft shop in Cyprus. So I think once you start sort of like cutting things you shouldn't be cutting, they're kind of blunt. And I've tried using tin foil. I've even tried you know, cans of Coke, the aluminium. I've even tried doing that, but it's no good. So I think we'll be going for the bucket. Here in Scotland, the bucket is the bin. We call it the bucket. Whoops. And I quite like that there. Yep. Autumn coloured ribbons here. That one I quite like as well. I think they're a bit bright. So I think that'll not be that one. It'll probably be from this one. or this one, but I'll keep them out anyway. And I've also got some cream. Well, it's like a champagne kind of beige. Right, so what we're going to do is, and I'm going to stitch around this as well, so I'll need to change the cotton in my machine, and I won't stitch it. I'm just going to put that there and there. I won't stitch it on camera. So I'm just putting that there and there. Now this fits in there. Now what I've done is I've just done that with straight edges, but it's entirely up to you. If you want another tag, you can either use like a coffee card like I do, with the corners cut off, and then you just turn it over. Or you can use your corner chomper, whichever. I sometimes use my corner chomper, sometimes I use this. Okay, and again. And then we've got a tag. And again, you can do the same with this one, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to round the corners off on this one, and just on the two edges that peek out. Like that. So you can do whatever you want. You could have, you know, you could have like straight edges all the way around. Or you can corner them just like I have. And I think we're going to put that up there somewhere, but this, I feel like making like a little notebook with it, and I've just I've got this. So this is just coffee dyed paper. Now what I want to do is I want to fold that in half and have like a, you know, like a long notebook, but I don't want it too tall. So I think that would be, I'm just going to, in fact I'm just going to trim it. Right. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to find the, that's about right, and I'm just folding it in an accordion style. It doesn't matter if some of the pages are a little bit wider than the others, because I'm just going to trim down the edges. Okay, and we'll use a and I'm just putting my scissors through the folds, and again I think that's small. No, there's one here, and I'm not being too particular whether it's, you know, it's going on the creases or what, and I'm just gonna like that. So we'll just put them to one side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my crease board, because I want to see what size this is, and I want it that way, so it's just over the 2. That's my little, it's just under the 2 actually, it's 2 3/4. So I think what we'll do is we'll do it at 3, between 3/4 and an inch. I know it's like that, it doesn't matter. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that away. Just want the small holes, so we'll put one there, just hold it, and one there. And I was going to put a grommet in, but I'm not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie some ribbon through it. Okay, so that's that. So we can tie this now. Just pulling it. So we've got that. And I could have used twine. And then we just put that in there like that. And yeah, the knot's in the way, so maybe put grommets in it and not put anything else. I'm not quite sure. I can change my mind because I can do whatever I want. And then we'll put that on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch around this, and I will come back to you and let you see what it's like. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So I stitched round. I did a zigzag down the bottom on that side and straight stitch, and I did this one, it's yellow on the back and like an orange on that. I also did that so that it would fit in there a lot easier and it's not bulking it out. I also cut some leaves out of like a brownie rusty colour. That's my maple leaves, and I did that in red, and I did sort of like normal leaves and I did them in the brown and the gold, just to do some decorating. So what I want now is I want my ribbon slider, and I'm going to put this on here, and on here. This one I'm going to do a grommet. I'm going to do quite a large grommet on this one. I'm not going to do the small. And these are Dremel grommets. You get them from Amazon. You get, I think it's a pack of 500 mixed silver, gold and the copper. I quite like them. They're a little bit harder material than the ones that memory keepers do. So you just have to press that little bit harder, but I like them. And then we can get rid of these bits and decide which colours we want. I think I'm going to go with this one, so I'm just with this one I just want a little bit. I don't want a great deal, and I'm just holding it and I'm going to staple it down. Yeah. Push that in there. I think with this one, I think we might have a little bit more of that ribbon, just so that it matches. But I'm going to do the same as what I do with my twine. I'm going to tie it in a knot because I'd rather have a knot. I'm trying to be frugal with it, but it's not working. Right, so we'll put that one through there. That's it. And then we can cut that off. And that'll go there. And we've got this. I'm just going to take this off. I'm just going to put a couple of grommets in just to make it look okay. These are the 1/8. And they are memory keeper ones that I got 15 years ago. And then we can put that in there, and then you can see that fits in. And if I wanted to, I could put like a little bit of thread on there as well. And I think I'm going to put what have I got left of this one? Yep. I'm going to have a kind of a bunch through here, and again I'll staple it down once I get it how I want it. So I want it like that, and that one like that, and then just grip it there, and hopefully I get all the ribbon in the staples. If I don't, I can always glue it down, but I've managed to do it apart from that one. Okay, I'll just open the staple a little bit and shove that in. I'm just going to get my pliers, and I'm just pressing that down a bit. There we are. Perfectio. And there we have that. I think around that a bit more. I think what I might do is go for the walnut stain and just do the very, very edges. If that's not dark enough, I'll go for the express truffle. That's it, that'll do. And I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put it at an angle. I'm not putting it straight. I know sometimes that annoys people, but I know it annoys my mum, because when I used to do my card making, if I made her a card and I put anything at a jaunty angle, she used to stare at it. She used to say, that's annoying me. I didn't do it to annoy her, honest. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm just spattering some glue on there, and we're just going to put these leaves on the edge, and I'm just alternating the colours. And I'm just dipping the little leaf stem in the glue before I stick it down so that it stays stuck. And I think we might go for a gold one here. Okay. There. I'm just lifting that gold one up a little bit just to pop that one underneath. And there's a gold one there. Just popping the stem under that leaf like that. And there we are. And I think that's quite nice. Okay. So again, we're just going to ink round it. Inking around the thumb notch. And then I'm just popping that into place, matching it up with the sides, and the top and the bottom. I'm going to go for Vintage Photo. And I'm just deciding if I want that as a tag or not. No, I think I'll leave that one as a journal card. I think what I will do is I'll make this one a tag. So I'm just using the corner that I cut off my coffee card. Okay, and then we'll ink around that one. All right, I'm going to take a little bit more of this one just so that it fits on, because what I want is I want a little pocket. So I'm going to put a little pocket on there. And I'm not bothered that the corners aren't matching, that's fine. But what I will do is I'll redo the corners of the bottom. Actually, I'll do all the corners. And re-ink around it. And I'll put a little thumb notch in this one. Okay, it's a little bit off center, but never mind. all I did was I just put it back in again and took some more off the other edge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue down one bit like that, just to keep it down. And I'm going to cut this one down into the second line. I'm just going to see if that fits in. Yes, it does. I'm just going to carry on cutting that down into that second line, and then we'll ink round it. And then that'll fit in there, and I think I might have another little tag. Still not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and I'm going to stitch around this. So we'll take them off. So I'm going to stitch around, and the reason I put the glue there was just because this will get stitched in anyway. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So we stitched around that. I stitched around this one, and the little bit that I wasn't sure about what to do, I've put it on there and I've attached it with two grommets. I've put a grommet in there and it was a silver one, so I've kind of gone over it with the pro marker, and I've got some oh crikey, what do they call it? It's like straw. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some straw bits on this, if I can get them through. Raffia. It is raffia. In fact, what I might do is tighten a bow, and we'll try and get that one through. Raffia is quite stiff, so you can tie it in knots, and well, some raffia you can, some you can't. And what I'm doing is I'm just tying this in a knot. And then I'm going to tie it in a bow. And we'll have a little raffia bow. And do it that way. Loops and pull. And there we are. So we've got our, cut the bits that are sticking out too much. So there we are, we have that one. And I think I might put a little bit of raffia on this one. It's a long time since I've had this open. There we are. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this through this one. And feed it through the back. And then pull it tight, not too tight, but tight enough to tie this in a knot. And again, no, I think I'll just tie this one in a knot so that it won't come out. A bow can come out. A knot, if it's tied properly, won't, unless you... And there we are. So we've got that. And I didn't ink around the edge of this, but what I am going to do is I'm going to ink the raffia a little bit and pull that out. And again, pull it out that way. It was just a thought that came to me after I'd finished stitching it up. And what I've got is I've got some envelopes. Okay. Just let me glue these down. I think what we'll do is we'll put them in there. Right. That's it. And we'll have this one. Okay, we've got some little bits of gold card here that might fit in this one. And I think what we'll do is we'll put that. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them down. And put that one there, and we'll put that one there, and that's that. So we'll put that behind there. So we've got, I'm going to see if I can find a little skinny envelope that might fit in that one. Take this one out again. This one might fit in. Yeah. And what tickets have we got? We've got some tickets here. Or should we put a ticket in there? Okay, we put that one back in there. Yep. Never put that tight enough, but I might put a little bit of glue down on it later on. Push that in there. Push that in there, and then we've got the raffia coming out. Again, I'm going to do a ribbon slider on this one. And I'm just going to do 2 ribbons. In fact, I'm not going to do the gold, I'm going to do this one. and that one. So we've got this. And again, just feed it through. And then what I do is I just, that one there, that one there, and then staple them down. Okay, so we'll put that, just going to put these away, and then I'm going to put the rest of those leaves under the little owl. These in there. And I'm just going to trim these two little bits off. Alright, so just dab in some glue. And put that there, and I'm going to have gold one. Thought I could feel two there. Put that there. Gold one underneath. I'm just going to put some dots of glue on there. And that brown one. On there like that. And then we've got a couple of little maple leaf ones. The brown one next. And the glue dries clear, so you'll be able to see it better once the glue. I'm just sticking the wee stalk of the leaf in because I don't want that to catch. And then we'll just mop up the glue a bit. And there we are. So we have two totally different tags. And which one was it? It was this one. Was that one, wasn't it? Yep. So that's going to go there. And because I've got that sticking out, I'm going to have to trim that off. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hinge. And I'm just let's coffee dyed paper. It's actually avocado dyed paper. I'm just going to trim it down a little bit because that's just a bit too and I'm going to stick that on there. And what you do is you make sure that the hinge, the fold of the hinge is right at the page edge. It's a good job you get some wiggle room with this, isn't it? And then that on there. And again, you put it right up to the very edge, press it down, and it'll open. That's quite a heavy one, and the page is quite heavy, so I don't think I need anything to keep it down. But if I do, I would need to fix like a circle or something. But yeah, quite like that. And it goes in that journal really well. This one, we've got I don't want to hinge this one on anywhere. What I'm wanting to do, see, I've got one, well, it's not, it's a pocket. So I think what we might have is we might have this one in here. I'll have a look and see what else. No, we'll put them back there because I quite like them. And I'll take that shaker tag out. We'll put the pumpkin in there. And then we've got them two, and we'll put them in there like that. In fact, if you wanted, you could actually put these in here. And put the whole thing in there. Yep, quite like that. And you can have that coming out a little bit more, or you could do a belly band and put it in a belly band, but I think that's, so I think that's my autumn journal kind of done. It just needs the cover finished off, and then I'll be doing a flip through. So I hope you get something from that. I know I enjoyed doing it. I like playing with tags, and when I design them I have an idea in my mind. However, that isn't the end all, you know, the be all and the end all of it. It's whatever you come up with. If you get an idea, you do it. That's what I do. All I do is I carry out my idea, but that changes throughout, you know, when I'm the process, because I get other ideas. But anyway, enough waffle. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.